Welcome back, friends. So, as we seen discuss in previous video that we will set up on one simulator, a good simulator, and the name of the simulator is Tinkercad. So here in Google, uh, always remember you don't have to remember each and every URL and all these things. Always remember name and where is a Google, everything is there. So let's simply write Tinkercad. So if you write Tinkercad, automatically you will find a website. That is the first website over here. Just click on it. Then this is a good portal rather than say a website. This is a good portal. I am already logged in. I'm in Jivani. Okay. Otherwise, you have to create a free account using login and password, and then you have to log in into the website. Let's see. Just I'm doing log out myself. So this is the first page. You can see this is a Tinkercad named by Autodesk company as a very renowned company, and here you will find a number of options: gallery, blog, learn, teach, sign in, and join now. So if it is your first time, then you have to click on join now. Fine. So they are also providing a facility for teacher as well as students and personal account. So any of three you can select. Let's try for the educator, or otherwise you can go for the personal account also. Okay, so let's start with the educator account. So you have to sign the permission, and you have to click on I agree. Now sign up with the email. Either you can sign up with Google, sign up with Apple, or more signing option. So let's go. I'm going with the Google account mine. So I have two choice. This is my address from my institutions, and this is my personal email address from the Google itself, mnjivani@gmail.com. So let's try any of one of these two. So I'm clicking on this. Okay, and I'm providing my password. Fine. So just I'm logging in. Fine. So once you logged in using your Google account, so link accounts, you are sign up with the Google link and exiting Autodesk account, right? So this is my okay. Fine, this is my previous one, so that's why it is asking link with the existing Autodesk account. Okay, fine. Let's give the password. Or I'm just I'm not linking it. Continue. I'm going for the fresh account. Okay, so now this is a starting screen. So you have many options. Basically this portal is not only for the circuits. This is basically for the 3D printing and all these things, but right now we don't want to go for the 3D printing. So again I'm clicking on the Tinkercad. Fine, and here you will find options: 3D design, circuits, code blocks, and lessons. Fine. So my area of interest right now is a circuit. So I'm clicking on the circuit part. Okay, and these are the Tinker with circuits on the Tinker. So ready-made circuits are also available, but right now I am going for the new circuits. Fine. So I am clicking on a new circuits. So once you click on the new circuits, you will get working canvas. Only few tools are available. This is rotation for the component, and this is a recycle bin, uh, redo, undo. Okay, and this is for the annotation. Fine. And this is again a view or hide. If you want to hide or if you want to view anything, then you can use this. Over here, this is for the coding. If you are using a microcontroller, here one microcontroller is also available, which is known as the Arduino. So if you want to code that particular microcontroller, you can also code with it. And then start simulations. Then you can also export your circuits, and you can also share your circuit with your students and all these things. Now below that, you will find a list of components, and these are the components that with the various categories. So right now it's a basic component. So once you click on that part, you will get basic, all, and here also some category. So say for example, I am clicking on the all component. So once I click on all component, you will find the different category. This is a first category, which is a general component, where you will find basic component: resistor, capacitor, diode, inductor. Then you can go for the input, some more components: switches, sensors. These are the differences. Then transistor is also there, gas sensors are there, DIP switches are there. In the output, component category, various types of lights are there. So here, starting with the LED, RGB LED, a light bulb, pattern of LED. You will find plenty of strips and all these things. Fine. Then vibration motor is also a huge set of component. Fantastic. Even motor, servo motor is there. IR remote is also there. Piezo buzzer, 7-segment LCD. Then another category is a power. So battery is there, and you can modify. These are the only category we will see once you use in the area, this working area. Then you can also see the various property of it. So battery is there. Then breadboard. So you can also try component. See both the examples, breadboard and with breadboard. So there are 3 types of breadboards are available, where on breadboard you can able to construct your circuit very easily. Then microcontrollers are there. This is a entire Arduino Uno, very famous hobby electronics development board is also included, and 180 tiny chip microcontroller is also included. Then category comes of instrument, where multimeter is there, power supply, function generator, oscilloscope. So 4 basic instruments are provided. Then IC is also there, integrated circuit, 555, op-amp, LM9393, that is a dual comparator. Then you will see the special range of various transistors. Then MOSFET is also there, TIP, and regulator IC is also there, relay is also there, 3.3 voltage regulator is also there, and this is a motor driver, and connector is also there. And these are the, then comes the category of a digital IC. Logic ICs, full set of logic ICs provided. So rich set of components, almost all the components which we are using in the UG level experiments, and some of the things we can also use for the PG level experiments. So now, how to simulate this circuit? So let's start with the very simple circuits. Say for example, here I am getting one LED, so I am just simply drag it. Okay, so once I drag over here, automatically property bar will emerge. So here from here I can give name also. So lad, then I can select the color: green, yellow, blue, orange, red. So right now I am simply clicking keeping a red color only, and through here you can see you will able to identify the pins, cathode. So now I am connecting one power source. Let's go to the 1.5 battery. Fine. So once I'll keep over here, immediately you will get the properties. So name of the batteries right now I am keeping as it is. Now here you can increase one battery, so it's total 3 volt. So earlier if you keep 1 volt, let's say 1.5 volt. If you go for the 2 batteries, then 1.5 plus 1.5, 3. And here also you can set the types, AA and AAA. Okay, so right now I am selecting AA. Fine. And built-in switch, to set a built-in switch, so there is a switch is also there, on and off, but right now I am not selecting, I am just keeping no. Now this is a 3 voltage, right? So let's connect with the battery. So this is a minus terminal and this is a plus terminal. If you are not sure, then just go and hover the, you will get the information. This is a negative pin and this one is a positive pin. So right now I am connecting this with the negative, and here this pin I am connecting with the positive. Fine. So this is a simple circuit. Now let's see start simulation. Let's it works or not. You can see it fired. Okay, because of excessive voltage. These are the 3 voltages. Okay, so this is a wrong steps we perform because the capacity of LED is much less than the supply we provided. So let's try, let's go for the single battery. Okay, and now let's perform the simulation. So now you can see it leads a little bit minor, if you can see the, okay, fine. So now again I am selecting this battery. Let's go for the 4 battery. Okay, much more higher voltage. Then what we will do, let's go for the resistor value. So now I am keeping one resistor. So now if you want to, when you select resistor, and then you can select the resistance. So right now it's a 1 kilo ohm, so I am just selecting 330. Okay, 330 ohms. Finally we will see change the value and see the result. Now here also you can able to rotate the component. Fine. So this is also possible. So right now I am just keeping this way, and this I am removing. I am just selecting and press delete button from the keyboard, and you can delete the wire. Okay, so now I am connecting my LED through resistor. Fine. Okay, fine. So now let's see our simulation. Fantastic. So it will lead properly. Fine. And now if you want to measure, say for example you want to make on off switch, and if you through switch, if you want to start LED and close the LED, so here switch is also there. Say for example this slide switch is available. Sorry. Okay, So I'm connecting my circuit with the slide circuit. Fine. So what I will do, disconnect this. This is a common. Fine. And this I am you can also clean the circuit in this way. Fine. So now let's see the simulation. Fine. Now slide the switch. Bingo. So this is my circuit with on off switch. Fine. And if you want to measure any voltage or current, so measuring instrument is also there. Let's put one measuring instrument. Okay, multimeter, we can use a multimeter, right? So in multimeter you can see ampere, voltage and resistor. So any of the three you can use, either you can measure ampere, either you can use measure voltage, or either you can measure a resistance. Let's measure the voltage across the resistor. So I'm connecting this, and one end I am connecting over here. Fine. And now let's start the simulation. So right now it's a 0 volt. Let's connect it. So you can able to get the voltages across the resistor. Okay. Now if you want to check change in the voltage, so what we have to do, simply we have to change the value of resistor, or either we can change the value of battery. So let's decrease the battery. Let's go for the 3 volts. So automatically you can see voltage is change. Here also again I am going for a 2 battery. You can see. Fine. So this is how this I am doing in the live circuit. So I had not stopped the simulation. So you can also stop the simulation. You can change the component and you can perform the experiment. So this is a basic circuit, simple basic circuit without a breadboard. And here also you can give exercise to your students for Ohm's law and all these things. If you are doing first time, then there is a facility, and you can also export this circuit and you can share your circuit with this. But if you are doing first time, there is a facility to go step by step. How? Let's see. Fine. So anytime you can through arrow key you can zoom in and zoom out your circuit. Right? So this is a good facility. You can able to do that. So now this if you are doing, as I mentioned, if you are doing first time, then what you have to do, you can start with the steps. So click on this icon here. It is written Tinkercad. Just click over there. You will find see right now then my circuit is already over here. So you can click on options, you can go to property, move to project. Say for example I am just clicking on property. I am just writing my name, MN Jivani. Fine. I can provide demonstration circuit. Fine. I can also take people, right? Take one, take two. This is a private or public. You can public also. So people, those who are using in community, they can also able to get this circuit. And public domain, you can provide a license. You can get license that a serialized attribution non-commercial, attribution non-commercial, or it is in public domain, right? So that is also a good facility. So if you are designing anything online of your project, and that project is crucial and important, so here also you can uh, register your license, fine. So right now I'm keeping as a private, so it's only I can able to see, no other can able to see this circuit. So I'm just clicking on fine. So now you can see my circuit. Here also you can give a name of the circuit. Instead of MNG you can also check ADD circuit, CIR CUIT. Then click on save. Then it is now LED circuit. So mentioning that you can able to go step by step. So here there are 4 steps: gallery, block, learn, teach. So if you click on learn part, so starters are there. Here first you have to select the circuits. So when you are in circuits, you will get a few basic things that you can learn step by step. Say for example, this is start simulating, editing component, wiring components, and adding components. So you can get idea how to work with it. Say for example, if I am clicking on this, so now this is a very simple circuit. We also did with the one AA power supply or battery. Here is a button cell, right? So now here there are 3 steps. We are in the first step. So once you click on next, it will provide the instruction. So start simulating. Okay, so it will give idea about one by one. Then if you click on next, so use the simulator to test your circuit. So here reset, done. So step by step you can perform. Find editing components. You can also go and edit the component. So that is 1 by 4. Fine. So this is another lessons that you can go and check the component. So again I am clicking over here on this logo, and we are back to the lesson aspects. Fine. So here a blog is also there, and when you click on the gallery, you will find then you have to select the circuits. So here you will find so many circuits. See, so many circuits created of user like you, me, and so many people are there who are this is a 4-bit LED circuit, 4 loop integration, Arduino circuits. And if you want to search any circuit, say for example I'm clicking on here and I am searching AND gate. Say for example, let's check the digital AND gate. Or we can write simply a logic gates, and we have to select circuits and click on the search part. So you will get so many circuits, 2-bit input segment display. In whatever the circuit AND gate is there, it so logic gates are there. It gives here the simulation of gate. So let's check. This is a very simple circuit, XOR gates. Or let's go for the here. These are the logic gates. One already. So these are the various logic gates. So what you have to do, simply either you can copy and tinker. When you press copy and tinker, so automatically it will transfer to your account, right? Because it's a general purpose circuits. But if you want to check over here only, then click on a simulate button. This is person name is LNRM323Z6 developed or constructed this circuit. And here you can share into classroom also, so that facility is also available. Google Classroom. It is integrated with the Google Classroom, so that is a fantastic thing. Fine. So this again, this loading is depend on the uh, what's so called internet speed. Fine. So now here this is OR gate, AND gate, NOT gate, and XOR gate. Fine. So click on the start simulating button. Fine. So I'm increasing this. Okay. So that you can see. Fine. So here LED is lit. So one can able to create this kind of circuit very easily. Fine. Now let's search a little bit more complex circuit, analog circuit. Say for example, NPN or common emitter circuits. Okay, and let's search common emitter. Is there any common emitter circuit is there? Otherwise we have to create. No. Common emitter characteristics. Fine. So characteristic of NPN transistor, small NMOS FAT, floating transistor characteristic, a number of circuits are there. VI characteristic of Zener diode, fine. Okay, and here diode characteristic. So here let's see. So many circuits are there. So from that you can also have to create. Okay, again you can press copy and tinker. It will let's do this. Let's explore this facility. I am just clicking on copy and tinker. Fine, and let's see. So automatically this circuit here, the copy of diode characteristic. Now instead of diode characteristic, it's a copy of diode characteristic. It link into my account. So now this is circuit is in my account. Okay, and now let's click on the start simulation. This is power supply which is taken from the instrument category. Now let's click on the start simulation. Fine, you can see. So here you can change the waveform, which kind of input waveform you are giving. This is a pure sine wave, so that is you can get the output, and you can also change the frequency, so you can get the various output. Fine, and also you can play with the components. Say for example, I am changing the value of component. Say for example 2 kilo ohm, I am writing 5 kilo ohm, and let's see the output. Fine, I am stopping the simulation. I am again starting the simulation. So you can also change the value of component. Here also you can stop the simulation and you can check the diode value. So name, it's only a general purpose diode, so no value of diode or any other parameter is given, so simply you cannot do anything. Fine, so it's a general purpose diode. And here these are the different category of this is a frequency, and this is input and output voltage, and here it is a on and off. So once you switch off, you will get the idea about what this instrument contains. So it's a function generator, a frequency, amplitude, DC offset. Fine. So how much frequency you are giving, what is the amplitude, and what is the DC offset. And here it's a right now it's a selected sine, so it is a sine. And once you click on it, you will get the actual value. Fine. So this is very beautiful what you call a simulator. Now let's see one circuit with the breadboard. Let's again go to the Tinkercad. I'm not creating, otherwise it will take much of time, but you already get the idea how to create the circuits and all these things. So again I'm going to the gallery. Again I'm selecting circuit. Okay, and again I'm click on the search bar, circuits, NPN, characteristics. Fine. So small n first test. This is IV characteristic of Zener diode, forward bias of the PN junction diode, characteristic, output characteristic of BJT. Okay, diode via bipolar transistor IV characteristic, find PN diode, and you can click on more circuit. Let's see what are the other VI characteristic of Zener diode, PN junction, forward bias PN junction. So what I am looking for? Yes, let's see this lab 11. Fine, and let's again I'm clicking on copy and tinker, right? So if you have a screen capture software, then you can also able to capture the schematic diagram, and you can use for your practical purpose, right? So now I am again simulating. So here it shows the result. This is breadboard. So these are the connected pins. Here this is a power lines, negative and positive, right? And if I have changed the value, you can see the value is changed. Fine. So this is a fantastic thing, and if you can click on export button, then it will provide the .brd. So this is again a Eagle software, a PCB making software. Automatically schematic, it will convert this schematic diagram or a circuit diagram. This is not a schematic diagram, this is called a circuit diagram. This circuit diagram directly converted into the PCB BRD form, and then from there you can able to create your own PCB. Okay, so that is also possible. You can also able to share and screen a snapshot also you can able to download, and you can invite people to check this circuit. So here you can invite your students. So once you have to create the entire experiment and then share with your students. So this is a good facility provided here, right? So here once a layout will be changed. So list or grid, whatever the layout you want, you can keep. Fine. So once again I am clicking over here, so you will get a number of circuits which I copied. This is created by me. These are the copied by gallery. Okay, so this is a fantastic tool. You can try yourself and share with your students. So thank you very much.